As a business coach, I often help other people manage their stress and have learned a few tricks for reducing stress. However, that doesn't mean that I don't fall into the stress trap myself from time to time. It's always easier to help people outside of your own system. So the interesting question is, how can I avoid stress and perhaps even spend my time in a highly productive manner? What exactly is stress? There are various theories, but there are two that I especially like. The first one is the Lazarus Stress Theory. When you encounter a new situation, you first assess it. Can I handle it or can I not? If yes, there is no stress. If no, you have stress. Example: a huge dog runs towards you barking. If you know, oh, he just wants to play because you can handle the situation, it's easy. If not, survival mode is activated. The problem is, when you're stressed, your body goes into fight or flight mode. More blood flows into your arms and legs, but less into your brain, which makes it significantly harder to think clearly. The second theory is the Yerkes-Dodson Law. It says a little stress is good. Too much stress kills performance. You know this as flow. So if you don't even notice time perception is different in flow, that you have been working on a new song, for example, for many hours, then it is flow. Then you are most likely extremely creative and productive. Now that you know a bit about stress, let's look at the things that help. Clarity of goals. If you're clear about what you want to do and why, it will help you a lot. Therefore, try to create a plan that fits your goals. Do you want to be creative but find that you are most productive early in the morning? Then try to organize your life so that you have this time free. Schedule other tasks so that they take up as little time as possible. For example, I always did my shopping after dropping my kids off to school, as the store was on the way. Take actions against time thieves. We all have our little devices, you know what I mean, that like to grab our attention. It's perfectly normal to check our email in the morning and take a quick look at Instagram to see what's going on, and then stay there for hours. Set aside time for this, is my proposal. But otherwise, put your phone away. A task that requires concentration is interrupted by a text message popping up, and it usually takes about 50 minutes to get back to full concentration. It's best to put your cell phone out of sight and banish other distractions that pop up from your valuable creative time. Meditate. I know many people see it as a waste of time, but meditation is known for lower cortisol levels, which is our stress hormone. Daily meditation does much more than that, though. It makes you more aware of what is wrong and helps you to avoid ruminating. Walking in nature not only has a positive effect on your health, but also has a de-stressing effect. The forest is the best place for it. Here are some benefits of forest walks. Reduction of stress hormones. Spending time in the forest has proven to lower cortisol levels. Activation of the parasympathetic nervous system. The parasympathetic nervous system, also known as the rest and digest system, is activated, leading to relaxation and regeneration. Reduction of anxiety and depression. Experiencing nature, such as walking in the forest, can help alleviate anxiety and depressive moods. Promotion of well-being and creativity. The peaceful atmosphere of the forest and the natural sounds can increase well-being and promote creativity. Strengthening the immune system. Exercise in the fresh air, such as a walk in the forest, and can strengthen the immune system and improve overall well-being. lowering blood pressure and heart rate. Studies have shown that a short stay in the forest can lower blood pressure and heart rate. Remove the word must from your vocabulary. I must go shopping, I must write a song, I must go to the office. These are all sentences we are familiar with, but unfortunately they are not very well formulated. The word must always implies compulsion, and that causes stress. It is better to rephrase sentences. That alone is a help in reducing stress. So instead of I have to play a gig tonight, it's better to say I have a gig tonight. Social context. Meeting up with friends has proven to reduce stress, so why not invite your bandmates over to write songs or go out with a few friends in the evening. Exercise is also known to reduce cortisol levels, but be careful. The focus should be on having fun, otherwise it can have the opposite effect. Breathing. Stress often affects breathing, but the reverse is also true. We can reduce the stress through conscious deep breathing. When I worked at the clinic, there were some exercising, just closing the eyes and take 10 deep breaths. Get enough sleep. Good sleep is essential for stress management and overall health. Make sure you have a good sleep hygiene. Most people with depression that I met during my time in the clinic had sleep problems. So try your best to have a healthy sleep routine. Occasional stress is not a problem, and it is often even good for personal development. But prolonged stress is extremely bad for body and soul. If you have a problem with stress for a long time, please seek out a therapist to avoid worse consequences. This time is well spent on your health and on yourself. So thank you for listening. Stay sane, stay unstressed, and make music.